You're here for Hunter x Hunter, and things are once again quite interesting. We've got the Phantom Troop diving into the territory of more of the Chimera Ants, mainly because they're infesting it into Meteor City, a place where they're probably going to learn was not the best idea. With the inhabitants slowly being morphed and mutated, I don't think Phantom Troop are exactly going to take very lightly to these intruders. But hell, kind of interesting to see their new member. So let's see what's going on in this one. Plus, what I'm kind of expecting from this episode is actually seeing the Phantom Troop even more unrestrained than they usually are, because Chimera Ants invading into their lands, their home. There'll be terrible justice to be given. An exterminatus upon them. And we've already seen bits and pieces, like the bandage boxing dude did not expect to have a backstory like that, and his origin and the reason for his bandages, not to cover up wounds or anything, but to actually just hold back his... It's not even an ability, because it's just part of his natural being at the minute. The Nen ability was all that Jupiter stuff, and if we've got different Chimera Ants, like the Cheetu being set upon by Knuckle and Muriel, and then we've got the Scorpion Lady thing with the Phantom Troop, who's going to be chasing down the others? Starting with a nice choir. What have they... I thought it was a bit of another flashback or something, but no, this is just them. Watching the destruction of the castle here. Looks like some of them have already finished with their task. Really torn apart there. So some had fun with it. Others just got the job done. You know, why not have a bit of enjoyment in your task of taking them out? She's high and mighty at the minute, but Phelan doesn't exactly seem surprised or shocked when she was behind him. He hasn't had to fight for a while. He's getting rusty. Throw him off balance, like I said. Just dematerialize the Hoover thing. What was it, Blinky? And what kind of opening is she going to need? I mean, kinda. And like we saw with other members, do you want to see that clenching? Like we saw with other members, some that are a bit more... Yeah. I'd rather not be clean then. Like we saw with other members, we might spend a bit more with some of the lesser seen ones. So they get to actually have a bit of a battle. Well, was Byhorn just trying to snap it with raw power rather than skill or anything? Hang on a second. Remember her strength when she was arm wrestling Gon and using the weak arm? Hang on, wasn't she wearing... I'm not sure how that would help out of the web. But needed to... leave certain things behind. Well, she's got another layer, but won't actually be caught in the webs again, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's the kind of observation that you see, but you really don't want to observe. Oh, it was blinky. At what point did she say, yeah, running away? There is a difference. Yeah. I'm keeping a distance. That is a very useful Hoover. We've seen its abilities before with the Mafia and the like. Now just firing off shots all over the place. Sooner or later, it's going to be naught but a husk. What, trying to hide all of the potential wounds, right? Yeah. Amazing. That many limbs and you still couldn't protect yourself. How about try something different? I mean, yep. There's a lot of other things he could try, though. Might be a bit difficult for him, though. Completely wrung out. Good thing we won't see that twitching anymore. Barely a sound when he landed. That's how light the body is now. Not gonna get changed? I think you're forgetting something. Useful shot. Use his own webbing as a sort of bandage. That would have actually been quite useful, having like a web armor as well. What is... Oh. I was about to say, what is her thinking of this battle, considering her backstory of the assassin family and whatnot? If she didn't know. They're all just sat back and enjoying the show, analysing it all, but she has quite a long way to go. She's seeing this and being like, how can they do it? How can they move so fast? Out of your league, perhaps? Got quite a ways to go. Something like that, yeah. I mean, assume that she had lost. If she had, then she wouldn't be here. I don't think they would escape and run for their lives kind of thing, as you said. Nah. Got these after images again, and is she starting to regret mocking him before? I don't think this... Oh, it's got a extension as in a projectile attack. But also, I don't think this hive is to be lasting much longer. I was going to say self-flagellation, but no, removing her own tail. What benefit is that gonna... I see. If she can mutate others, why not herself? I'm not gonna let you go through the nice transformation sequence. Skin's a lot harder now. I mean, shows like Sailor Moon and whatnot might be over quite a bit sooner if we don't wait for the visuals and enemies just attacked. So it went from the enemy is wide open to he is. That was a terrible mistake. Indestructible? If he loses? Exactly. Next one up. Who arrived first? They came together? That is actually the case. He was waiting by his side by the big crater. Damn that coin! However, you've seen what is on display here. Maybe she can learn a thing or two. I see. What? You me back there doing his own thing? Oh, but that was a different one. Eh. Ooh. If he snaps... Oh, okay. So, for their own safety, get the fuck out of there. Understandable. Activated by rage. So the red mist descends and then everything just... Well, everything around it gets annihilated. Yeah. Luckily, I probably do get to see. You might need to run a bit faster. I'm not sure what the range is on this. Do not assume you're safe if the light just goes out. He gets a different jacket. By transferring into scorching heat. So we've got like a counter move. If he takes damage, he just gets sent back tenfold. Kind of a useful ability. I mean, if that actually has the heat of the sun. I see. And also, considering the entire place is covered in the webs, are they flammable? You definitely might want to get out of the way. I like how, as soon as the burst hit, all the hair and everything got stripped off. Hair gets stripped, your throat closes up due to the heat, eyeballs melt out of the skull. Former queen at this point. As they get cremated by his ability. That was quite the giggle he had. Is it safe? Right, so they just, he was angry. Didn't actually hurt him that badly if the power of his counter wasn't actually that strong. Well, looks like Feitan is the winner of this little competition that they had. Wow. Well, they don't have to obey them anymore, but... Let me guess. Ease their suffering? Yeah. There might be some who have slightly better time of it than others. Less mutation and the like, but if they're, as long as they're not in intense pain constantly, some of them might actually be relatively okay. He's winding up, though. Ah, attack. No mercy killings. Go out with a bit of, honour, die on the battlefield kind of thing. Well, I'm taking them up on the offer there. One way to go out, I suppose. Just sending others to do the work for them, but also is... I like how she's now wearing his big coat, considering I don't think there's many clothes shops around here. Help? God, can't handle it himself. I do like that we've got the undercurrent of the boss and their story there, how they're having to try and help him out from Kidwood's chains from before, but injured or not, you can still dodge a few bits of rebar and concrete. Don't know if the shooting star throughout the sky was of merit there. Any reason they've stripped down? If they're going Green Beret style through the waters, then it might be best not to get all their clothes wet as well. Wouldn't be very comfortable walking like that. 9 days. Good. Good. Won't keep us waiting then. We've been going... How many months has it been since they first entered the NGL and the whole thing with the Chimera Ants started? But we know that on the horizon there's a big issue with the king using the puppet to bring in loads of civilians. It was always going to be a time-sensitive issue. And I actually quite enjoy how we are being kind of distracted from that, knowing that it's there, we've got to kind of keep an eye on it, but also seeing the goings-on in the world, in the wider world, about what's going on outside. So I want to catch up with the cheetah in his current level of interest, whether or not Knuckles has actually caught up with him. What about the lion, who doesn't handle interviews too well? But with all of that said, seeing the Phantom Troop again, maybe not on their top form, but quite good at least, having members of the party fight and see their abilities and really get into it that we hadn't really seen before. They didn't get to go all out, they didn't really have a challenge back with the Mafia. So now seeing them in their different battle styles, some taking fun with it, others still needing to loosen up a little, not really getting the fight that they quite deserve, and then the interplay with their group and how they interact with each other. Not exactly friends, knowing that at any moment it's like, well, if he loses and dies, it's my turn next. While also knowing that there's a big issue there with that scorching sun, let's take care of each other. You might want to run. Could just not give you any heads up whatsoever, but that wouldn't exactly be fair. And also, honestly, seeing Fate and fun like that and having a bit of entertainment out of it is quite enjoyable. Doesn't take away of the terrible, terrible things that the Phantom Troop have done in the past, but we can still have fun while watching it. And also seeing how out of her depth that new member is. Just how much the standard slipping over the Zodiac family, because each of the members there are seem so above her station. Might need to go back into a bit of training. But that is kind of what we've seen so far in Hunter x Hunter, a little reality check, having them take a step back from the current situation. Like, yep, not quite ready. Let's go lift rocks while we sleep, that kind of thing. Now that we're done here in Meteor City, the Phantom Troop are moving on to the next target, Nobunaga having their own issues that they need help with. Whether or not the guy who managed to remove the bomb from himself in Greed Island has been located to help out with the boss. Would like to catch up on that story. There's so much going on. So much to be had, so much to be seen. Hopefully you'll be there as well. If you've enjoyed Hunter x Hunter for this episode, consider letting me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Maybe subscribe to not miss out. There's more coming, so join to my Discord if you want to chat. If not, well, just sit back and enjoy some more Hunter x Hunter. So I'll see you in the next one.